Part of the thing was, most recently we had a flashback episode, and it basically felt like all filler. They could have done a bit more, but I don't know how much time they are, how long this whole series is supposed to take overall. What do I need to do? Oh, just kill all the enemies. Cool. I can do that.
Moving to position.
Like, I like character building and world building, but you guys don't need to take forever to do that. And you could do it better. There are some parts where... Oh, god damn it. Of course there's guys up there.
We've got advent here.
Sorry. Is this your home? We didn't know that. We didn't know. We're sorry about that.
Bombs away.
We're so sorry. Please don't be mad at us. Where's Aljust? There we go. That's why we bring swords. Swords. Yeah. It'll be kind of something that I want to give it until the series is actually done to judge if, like, they paced it badly, because what might seem like bad pacing now might be fine when you actually can watch as a whole. Like, hindsight is a thing. Actually, let's try and give the rookie a chance to make a kill.
Moving out.
And then if that doesn't work, Aljust will just sword them. You missed! You missed
Shot failed to connect.
point blank with the gun. I'll just show her how it's done with a sword. Look at that. He cut that man in half. Where's our stuff we're trying to steal anyways? I have no idea. This is going fine.
Good to go.
Don't worry. So yeah, it's a series that I find pretty good so far, and I'm willing to give the benefit of the doubt. A lot of the fights look pretty neat.
Orders confirmed.
It's not overdoing it with how things are set up. I kind of like the idea that the Gundams are... They were the things that supposedly won the last war. But this has been a good time since the last war. Like, it's been long enough that we are on new generations of technology.
Got it covered.
You have the long watch. You can totally do that. They've got new mobile suits and stuff, so a lot of people don't consider the Gundams anything that important, since they're like last year's technology and stuff. Do I have to go that way or that way? I have no idea. It'd be nice if I had something to help point me in the right direction.
Wechsle Position. Advent ist hier.
There we go. We found some dudes. We found some dudes. And they found us. Let's all be friends now. Please kill that man. Really need a kill on him.
I'm on it.
So yeah, it's proving pretty interesting. the point I was making with the Gundams being like last gen technology and stuff is that, oh, he's on fire. We can probably just leave him to burn then. Is that you'll have it that the Gundam frames can end up in places that like normally would not be where you would expect to find like best robots and stuff. There we go, that man's dead. Good. For instance, later on they end up fighting some space pirates. Not gonna go into too much detail so that way I don't ruin it, but they are fighting pirates at one point. And one of them, and they have kits with Ashavera units on them and stuff, like acting as a lot of the grunts and such, and cannon fodder. But they've got one guy who is like their star pilot. He has a Gundam frame. It's like super armored up and everything. This is clearly the dude who gets to like live through their battles normally. He doesn't need to worry about maybe not coming home alive. And like normally it'd be like, why does just random space pirate have a Gundam? Aren't these like the super bestest, greatest weapons and stuff? Well, they're considered old technology. It's not that hard to imagine that, like, it would have been put on a junk pile somewhere and just left behind, and nobody really thought it was anything important. I believe that.
On reserves.
Do that. Like, that's why they have Barbados, which is the Gundam the kids have, is because it was left. The guy got it from a junk pile, and he got it, and he was gonna sell it for parts. He didn't think it was anything of any value. I believe that because of the poor state these things were in. Like, yeah, a guy totally could have bought the frame for cheap from like some junk dealer or something, and then they put armor on it and make it better.
No respite for the dead. The aliens
Yeah, I
have
know,
found a
it's
way to
kind of
mind control them.
horrible, Bradford.
Okay then.
Aha, your zombie friend is now dead.
Nailed him.
We're gonna have you go right there. Put your gun in his ear and clear out the wax, because clearly he didn't hear when I told him to die.
Hostile
See?
neutralized.
Now he's better.
Could use some ammo over here.
I really like that I can
Back
preload
online.
and it won't take my whole turn in this.
Going to Overwatch.
Man, is that beautiful in this one. Just glorious.
10-4.
So yeah, that's current Gundam. It's really neat in a lot of little
Take care of
ways.
those turrets.
Oh.
We're still not entirely sure if
Oh,
they're
that's
fully
bad.
automated or remotely triggered.
Well, everyone, your new orders are try not to die.
Schon unterwegs.
Good luck with those orders.
Feuerschutz.
Heading out.
No ammo.
Locked and loaded. I'm on it. Affirmative.
We're gonna have to go with the sniper kill for the turret, I think. Unless we can get him close. Maybe we can destroy the ground under it. That thing just went into Overwatch. I didn't even know those things could go into Overwatch. Overwatch removed.
Moving out.
Come on, game.
Okay.
Let me see more.
Here, catch.
Let's hope really hard that kills it by destroying the building under it. Looks like it did.
Scanning.
Sweet. So yeah, that's the current one, and I'm really enjoying that Gundam. Now let's talk about Gundam Seed. We're gonna
Moving.
talk about this guy. It is one of the highest grossing Gundams ever, along with one of the highest grossing animes ever, as I understand it. Why this is, I don't understand. And not just Gundam Seed, but Gundam Seed Destiny. Okay, so Gundam Seed, Gundam Seed was a fairly recent Gundam.
Moving to designated position.
It's actually it was on Toonami where I saw it first, and so I actually remember really well because of that. Gundam Seed is not a bad
Orders
Gundam.
confirmed. Moving out.
It's not a great Gundam either, but it's not a bad one.
Scanning. On Overwatch.
Oh, the Overwatch time. So, Gundam Seed's setup is you have Earth and her colonies. Wow, this seems like a repeating theme with Gundam. Had a war. In this though, there wasn't like a decisive winner as I understand it in the war. The war basically, they are in a state of Cold War now. That could be bad.
The aliens don't need an infiltration unit anymore.
That could be real bad for us. Sniper. Okay. Where do we want this person? Up there is not
Closing
bad.
on target position now.
So Gundam Seed has it where there was a war between the colonies and Earth. Ends in something of a stalemate. The reason was that the colonies are basically super smart. Like, they're all genetically engineered superhumans. While Earth is like all your regular dude. They have more resources and stuff. So a lot of people actually expected them to basically just mop up the colonies, but the colonies have all the really smart people, and because of this, they are able to build mobile
That's
suits.
affirmative.
And mobile suits basically win the day. Or at least bring us to the current Cold War stalemate that exists. I hate snake people.
Enemies down. Gonna need to reload soon. On Overwatch.
That'll do. So our story takes place in this nation. Yes. This space station nation called Orb.
Could be something on this one. Find some new cover.
They are a neutral nation.
I'll take care of it.
They
Hostiles coming in from the sides.
are closer affiliated. They are on friendly terms with Earth, but they are not, like, allied with Earth. So that's where we come in, and basically it turns out that Earth was building Gundams on this station. Cool scope. They were building Gundams there. Turns out, like,
Status confirmed. All hostiles
the
are down and the area is secure.
space people find out about this, so they attack the station, steal the Gundams, all except for one, which random, like, kid ends up being the pilot of, and he gets the captain who was in it back to her ship, which was an experimental ship the Earth was building, and basically they escape on board that with his, like, friends and stuff, and a skeleton crew for the ship. So they are running back to Earth with this Gundam, this ship, and all the information they have, while being pursued by the guys in the our Gundam. The idea being they want to stop them from getting anything back to the Earthlings, because this would represent a huge technological jump that could basically mean guarantee victory in any future war. Let's see what we got for upgrades. That. How are you gravely wounded with just like a couple hits? So stupid. They're really quick to say gravely wounded in this. Shaken. Okay. We will deal with those people's problems later. Did we get supplies though? There we go. Now we got that building.
Initiated.
So, like, the first half of the series is them. Black market. Oh yeah, I gotta totally investigate that.
Avenger plotting new course.
They'll have sweet stuff for us. So it's them, like, do I have the Skulljack being researched? Yeah. It's them running back to Earth for, like, and try and get back in contact with, like, Earth Command and stuff. It's not a bad setup, and it's not a bad story. I actually enjoyed it a fair amount. Yes, I want the armor. Do we need psionics? We definitely need another engineer. I'm really loath to give up this many this much intel, but at the same time, we could really use it. But it'll be fine. We're gonna go with finishing this place up for making contact, and then we'll also try and make contact with the R1, and then we'll try and do a base assault. What are we researching? Okay, we are doing the armor. Good. So yeah. It wasn't a bad series. Some of the twists that comes up are just plain silly to me. They're not that great. Minor breakthrough.
Commander. I hope that your ongoing efforts will only lead to further success.
Ignore that for now. Avatar project gets another little blip, I think.
Commander,
one of the things I actually really like, so the main character is like a super genius. He reprogrammed the Gundam when he jumps into it, like, right away so he could use it. Cool. Let's me set up project in this. Go with more ammo. I always find the ammo more useful. When the project is complete. So, like, he's a super genius, and we find out a reason for this later on. I'm not a huge fan of the reason. It just seems kind of dumb to me. I guess we have to do that. Wait, I have another engineer I forgot to assign them a job.
Commander, I appreciate you recruiting new staff for the engineering team, but as it stands, we have people still... We can have them working on construction, excavation, or staffing a facility.
So yeah. He is a super genius and stuff, and so, like, through most of the journey, different people were trying to recruit him into the military, basically. Like, at one point they end up at this one Earth-controlled space station, and
are going to be happy if we don't put the Skulljack to good use.
that's
we should
cool,
have one
dude.
of our soldiers equip it before they deploy.
Give me somebody who can use the Skulljack properly, then. Because I want to put it on a Ranger. I always like having on a Ranger. They're used to getting in close. So, he ends up, like... They get to an Earth-controlled base, and, like, the guy there is just... total D-bag. He is just telling him, like, you figured out how to turn this military machine into your own machine in a couple minutes, blah, 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 we need you. With you on our side, the victory would be assured. And people are just doing this the whole way back to Earth, basically. They finally get to the Alaskan base. Why they had to go there were reasons.
We're moving in to try and pull off an
Like, they get to
emergency
Earth,
rescue
but then they have to
operation for
travel
resistance.
halfway around the Earth
Spokesman
because
gave
of
us the
reasons.
coordinates of a VIP
It
currently
kind of
being
made
held
sense
by
in the
Aztec
anime. I'm
forces
not
in
gonna,
this
like, give
area.
them a bunch of crap
We
for
need to
that.
secure the site,
But
remove any hostiles standing in our
he
way,
gets there,
free
and the
prisoners.
general in charge of the project takes the Gundam relieves him of the Gundam, takes it from him and everything. And the kid's like, "You're gonna try and recruit me now, aren't you?" "Hi, Amelia. You're gonna try and recruit me now to be your scientist and your guinea pig and all that." And at this point, he's actually kind of on board with doing this. But the general's like, "No. Why would I do that? You're a fucking high school kid. Took an army of scientists to make these things. I have that army of scientists and then some. I don't need you. You're smart, kid, but you're not like a special snowflake. I've got others." Bye. I enjoyed that a lot. Just the admiral or general, whatever he was, just going, "No, I have greatest minds on Earth. You're not that special, kid. I can get this job done without you. I don't need you." Oh, it's so great, just that moment. I don't need you. So what? But I programmed it in like 2 minutes flat. Sweet. Go tell somebody who cares. I don't care. I don't care. Just, I love that general's response to him.
I've got enemy movement here.
"Go home, kid." "What? But don't you want to recruit me for your army and stuff?" "Why?
To designated
I have
position.
plenty of soldiers." "Yeah, but I'm like a better pilot than all of them." "Yeah,
Orders confirmed.
you are a really good pilot. But I've got tons of really good pilots. You're not the only one. I can get by without you." "Oh,
Moving to designated coordinates.
okay. Wait, you thought you were a special snowflake?" "Yeah, you're not."
I'm on it.
"Oh,
Affirmative. Coming
like,
now.
I'm a genius. I figured out how to make your thing work and make it work better than anyone else did in, like, no time at all." "Cool, cool. I'm gonna have my scientists look at all your changes, and then they'll improve on those changes that you made." "What? But then I make it better? I mean, you made it better for you.
On my
It can
way.
be improved upon. That was a prototype, kid. Of course it's not ready. It wasn't perfect yet."
Affirmative.
"What?
Covering
It's
now.
a prototype."
Orders confirmed. On the move.
The general's response to him is just
Roger.
great to me.
I've got my eyes on.
Like, yes, this is how a real military person should look at this kid. We're gonna grenade these dudes. So then after they get back to Earth, it basically, the story becomes an actual all-out war between Earth and the colonies. And it's fine. There's some silly things in it, but for the most part, I actually like the war between the two parties. Like, ooh, that's not good. Go away, bad man.
That is
Go
not
away.
good.
Ah, we got one person left. Fool.
Enemies down.
We were ready. So yeah. Like, one thing was, nukes were outlawed.
Moving on target.
They were used at one point, we're told, but basically a colony is completely destroyed by nukes because it's a space station and there's kind of only so much you can do with those. So because, like, it was so horrific that both sides swear off nukes afterwards. And I can buy that. I can believe that.
On my way.
But then
Get some.
once the war starts, like, they take the Gundam that came back and they make mass production models of it. That makes sense. Totally makes sense. They make mass produced, easy to use models that, like, just anyone on Earth can use. So this way, because one of the main problems was the colonies had mobile suits and the Earthlings did it. That's why they, like, lost the war originally.
Heading there now.
That makes perfect sense for why they would just... They're not gonna make the best ones. Like, they show scenes from when they're fighting and stuff, and it's... They have, like, 5 of these Earth ones versus one of the
On Overwatch.
space guys' suits
Moving to Overwatch.
to win. That makes perfect sense on the numbers. They can't win in straight up fight. They're just not as good. They are all like the colony dudes and stuff, they said. Like, all the colony dudes are like super soldiers and all that jazz. That's fine. That makes sense. I'm cool with that reasoning. Huh.
Adjusting aim.
Those men up there didn't die from all the bullets we threw at them. Everybody's missing today.
Missed.
Yeah, I know you missed. I saw it.
Menace 1-5, be advised, hostile interceptors are inbound on your current position. Firebrand has a limited window to provide extraction.
Confirmed.
I want to skulljack that guy, but he didn't jump down, so now we just gotta kill him.
Grenade.
I'm hoping the fall would kill him. I like that fall damage as a thing in this. Didn't kill him. Did not kill him. But we can skulljack him now. Let's go do that. Oh shit, no, 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 no. We should not have skulljacked. Bad idea at this time. I've realized that now. We have made a horrible mistake. We are in big trouble. I forgot we have to deal with a codex when we jack in the first time.
Got it.
Let's hope that thing doesn't end up being in a position to actually fight us very well.
Commander, that appears to be the Codex responsible for safeguarding the alien data stores. We'll have to neutralize it if we intend to recover the data.
Understood. Weapons hot. We've got our target.
Overwatch. Understood. Moving out.
I'm not a huge fan of our positioning for this, everyone. Ugh. So, yeah, like,
Nailed him.
fighting takes place between the
Gonna need a
colonies and
reload
Earth.
soon.
And, like, some young dude comes along, he's like, we can win this war.
I'm being flanked.
We can totally win this war, sir.
The Codex appears
Ooh.
to be in a state of flux, existing simultaneously across multiple
Oh, that's not good. That's not good for us at all. Okay, step one, get you over there.
Throwing grenade.
This could get real bad real fast. We will deal with those consequences as they arrive.
I have never seen anything like this. The Codex is projecting multiple copies
Let's try
of
and
itself
get this
into
part
our
done
dimension.
first.
Only the best.
Let's really hope you can get that sword in him. Oh, that's not good.
Headed there now. Oh yeah.
So yeah. Someone over on the Earth side says, we can totally win this fight. We've got this, dude. We have got this. All we need to do is really quick use our new mobile suits and win the war. Simple.
Tell my kids.
Oh, that's not good. It's not good at all. And we can use nukes to make that happen faster. See, it's a great plan. No, it's not. But don't tell him. It'll just ruin the moment for him.
On my way.
There. Now you're dead.
That's how it's done.
Excellent work, Commander. It appears some physical remnant of the Codex was left behind when it dissipated. Hopefully, it will provide some insight into the aliens' ongoing plans.
Roger that.
So, they use nukes and stuff. They launch an all-out attack. Meant to
Location
basically
confirmed.
take them by surprise.
Good copy. Moving
It
on
doesn't
target.
work out great. As these things do.
Covering now.
So, well, it actually works out pretty good to start with, but then you eventually get to the
Moving to
point.
designated position.
Is there other dudes in here? Our main concern is
Already there.
so, they launch their really quick attacks and
Understood.
stuff.
Moving out.
They do what they do. They end up winning for a while, but then more.
I've been
Oh
troops
look,
spotted.
we found more dudes. Then, new Gundams show up, fighting takes place, yada yada yada. I'm not going to go into
Menace
all
1-5,
the details of
hostile
what
interceptors are on
happened.
high-speed approach. Your window for extraction is closing.
I know we're not in a great position right now. Okay, we can use 2 of them to take him down, and hopefully you will have enough to kill him. Fuck me.
It's still moving.
Okay,
Position confirmed.
so they get to like the main base of the colonist dudes, and they've basically gotten backed up against a wall.
Heading out.
And how far do we actually have to go? Oh man. So not going good for us. We're gonna need to try and run and do this.
By the numbers.
Because next turn we have to get him out and we have to get away from here. Oh, that could work for us. So, let's see if we can do this.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
So they get to the main, like,
Trading access.
military base or, like, colonies station, whatever it is, for those guys, and they find out, oh yeah, let's go with that. They find out that the guys are actually, like, they've built a giant space laser gun. And basically, ends up where, like, a peace treaty is signed between the 2 groups. Because, of course, that's how we're gonna end this. It's a fine enough one. Oh, I have to actually go over and open the door for him?
Sure thing.
That's so stupid. Can we... Are you kidding me, game?
Not a problem.
That didn't see him.
We've got the VIP in tow. Move into evac.
Menace 1-5,
We're not gonna
status
make it now.
confirmed. VIP is in tow. Proceed to the extraction point.
Oh, wait. We might make it. If we make it, it's gonna be like by just the barest margins, and I don't think all our people are gonna get through. So yeah, that's how Gundam Seed ends. It's fine. It's not the best Gundam ever made, but it's fine.
Looks like they called in some friends.
I don't care. I don't care. Come on, game.
Menace 1-5, we're picking up an enemy transport inbound
Now-
on your current position.
I've heard some people who have issues with it.
Menace 1-5, you're
I
on
don't
target.
blame
Get to
them.
the evac point now.
But the one that usually has the real problems is Gundam Seed
VIP
Destiny.
secure and in position for evac.
Oh god, Gundam Seed Destiny has problems.
VIP is secure.
Woo, we're gonna make it. We're gonna leave all these fools behind. We're going home.
I'm gone. No need to ask twice.
So Gundam Seed Destiny is like a year later or a couple years, whatever the setup is. Doesn't really matter.
Understood. Moving out.
It's on a space station. There's a peace treaty
outta
between
here.
the 2 groups, Earth and the colonies. And
Status confirmed.
turns out
Mission
on the
accomplished.
space station, they are building special Gundams. And the colonist dudes steal the Gundams from the Earth dudes. Except for one. Gets away. Yeah, it's the same plot, basically, to start off. But we don't have the whole thing where it's like, where they're trying to get back to Earth. That all just happens and stuff. The setup ends up being like, it's just purely the war between these two factions. And it's pursued in the most stupid, asinine way. There's just, like, Gundams get destroyed and the new secret version of that Gundam is revealed. Like, this happened in the first one where a guy loses his Gundam, but he gets another one from the Earth dude, the main one, loses his Gundam in a battle.